Hey guys, it's Mr. Abby's Missing, bringing you episode 3 for Pokemon Channel. So, last time Pikachu destroyed our TV, and now we're getting it back because it has been a day, or at least a day. Okay, so let's see here. So there's a slight frame laggage, it's not too bad, I think it'll be fine. Yep, so got the repaired television. New programs are on air, which is awesome. Oh, and we get some money. Thank you, Professor Oak. So there are a couple things that I didn't do last episode that I could have. So as soon as Pikachu destroys your TV, you have the ability to leave the house finally. Finally. So now we're going to take a look at our backyard. Welcome to the yard, where there are wild Pokemon everywhere. We'll start with Magnemite, why not? So here's how this goes. So Magnemite, or any Pokemon that you come across in the wild, will ask you a question. Let's see, what happens if Magnemite attaches itself to power lines and feeds on the electricity? I think a power outage. So you're given a multiple choice question. If you're right, you get a Pokemon Ice card of the Pokemon as such here, or you will get a wrong answer and then you'll have to come back and ask them later. Now these motion cards are different in that they will make sound every time you bring them to one end of the spectrum. Okay, so it looks like we got Dugtrio here as well. So let's talk to Dugtrio. Pokemon quiz. Dugtrio moves its 3 heads around to do what in the soil? I believe they do it to soften it. And frame laggage. And correct. Alright, so we get another Pokemon Ice card. So this way you don't have to buy the nice card packs in order to fill up your binder, which is kind of nice. So over here on the far left, we've got Garden. So what Pikachu will do now is that he will now, or she, we don't know what it is. So he will, or it will plant a flower seed on the left and the right. Now what we can do is that we can come back and then we can water the plants. Now we can't do anything now because they've just been planted. It does take a little while to grow. We'll come back and check on it periodically. As Pikachu takes his time watering the garden. So, from now on, we're gonna come back and try to water this at the beginning of each episode to make sure that it grows properly. So let me explain everything here. So Pikachu's just gonna kind of run about. So here, right here is some fruit. Pikachu might eat the fruit. He may not. It depends. Even if you call him to it. Well, hello. So these are weeds. Pikachu can pull them up. They will either refuse to be pulled up or they will give you 10 Poke. In general, that's just kind of how it goes. And then inside the box is... Well, actually, how about we take a look at what's inside the box? Alright, Pikachu, take a look-see on what's inside. Alright. Oh, looks like he found a banana! So now what? And that's what he looks like when he eats something. Pikachu, littering is bad. Now here's what you can do now that he's eaten the banana. Call him to the banana peel, and only do this if you feel like being a jerk like I do right now. He walks over, he slips on the banana peel. You can only do that once, he'll only fall for that once. So that's your one time. He'll look at you, he'll be like, no, that was not nice. And now he has an upset face. See? Oh, or, you know, he's happy as can be. Stop staring at me, it's creepy. Anyway, so if we click on the signpost over here, we can actually go to a different area that's within our backyard. Now, I think on the news it mentioned Springleaf Field in one of the news broadcasts, and right in our backyard is, what do you know, Springleaf Field. Hey look, there's a Duskull. Let's see, it is said that if Duskull gives chase, it will follow the target till what comes up. It must be the white flag. No, it's the morning sun, because ghost Pokemon do not like sunlight. Probably. I don't know. I guess it depends on each ghost Pokemon. Alright, so we get another nice card. Now what happens is, every time you change area, and if you ask them if you already have their nice card, instead, if you answer it correctly, they will give you 20 Poke instead. Now, I'm only doing this from memory. I can't guarantee you that I'm going to get every single thing right. Why does Fancy bump thing... Oh. I'm not actually sure. We'll try that one. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I was right. Yay! I was right. And Fancy card. So now you might have noticed this gaping hole in the middle. So Pikachu wants to check the strange hole. So we're gonna go ahead and let him do that. And here's a windmill. Anyway, Pikachu's checking the strange hole. And he finds something. He finds a beach ball. An inflatable beach ball. And now he wants to play catch with it. Sure, we'll play catch with you. Alright, so what will happen is that you'll get the ball, you can pick it up, and then he'll give you a set of instructions. So I'm going based off of memory on like distances and whatnot. Okay, he wants the ball closer to it. So we'll throw it, and perfect. Now this will only go on for so long, there are only so many commands that you can actually complete. Let's try that. Now if you're too far away, then the game will stop, and there is a certain point where it'll stop anyway. Okay, once the ball beside it, so let's try here. Perfect. Too bad I'm not this good at actually throwing the ball. And I'm surprised that this inflatable is being so cooperative, so to say. Pikachu's deeply moved, and that's the end of the game. So remember the ball location, that will become an important point later. So there's one more thing we can do here before we head back inside, and that's check the clovers. Now you're probably wondering, why would you want to check the clovers? Well, it's because he wants to try to find, or it wants to find a 4-leaf clover. And nothing. So we'll also come back here and check it. There is a chance, I do not know the percentage, but there is a chance that you will find a 4-leaf clover. And we'll see what happens when, or if we get that. So that's pretty much all there is to do in our backyard. I think what we can do is, actually, since we changed area, and I'll demonstrate what happens after you get a nice card. Power outage. And as you can see, the options change each time, so you can't memorize the position. So, here's what happens. If you're right, but you already have the nice card, they will give you Poke. Now, they'll only give you 10, and actually I don't remember how many pop out of the weeds. It's either 1 or 10, I cannot remember which. But it's not something I'll investigate because it's just kind of a waste of time, and there are better ways to earn money out there. Such as Quiz Wobbuffet. Anyway, I think before we do anything else, I think we should turn on the TV, check out, we've got 2 new channels available to us. So, what to start with? We will start with... Hey guys, sorry for the sudden break in the episode, but My original upload of this got flagged for copyright infringement because of the anime. So for that reason, this is a re-upload, and I removed the anime from it. I'm currently trying to contact the company to try to be able to release the anime with my episodes, but for the time being, the anime from the anime channel will be removed from my LP for the time being. To be continued again. What's this? A delivery? I don't remember having a delivery. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, the Game Boy Mini that we ordered. So, let's take a quick look-see at anything else we ordered after that. Oh yeah, and also the plushies. Now that I think about it, we left before Delibird even had a chance to come in. Anyway, so next card pack, let's take a look-see. We got Duskull Motion card, Volbeat single card, Magikarp single card, Gloom single card, and a Cloyster single card. Now whenever you say single card, that means that you do not have a copy of that card. So, Voltorb Doll, as you can see, it is much smaller. And actually, you're probably wondering, hey, wait a second, we already have a Duskull card. Well, let me show you something. So, if we go to Duskull here, as you can see, there's a P and there's an M. P means Pokemon received. Basically, you got it from the Pokemon by answering the quiz question. M is motion, and then, again, S is single. So, and then we can press L and R to change. Now, if you press A, that'll switch between cards, or which card you're currently viewing. So, that's about... So, hopefully, if there's a question about why we got another Duskull Motion card, and if it was any different, I answered that for you. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to Slowpoke's channel. Now, let me just tell you this. This is probably one of the slowest and most boring channels out there. It's like the weather channel. Except it consists of a Slowpoke walking back and forth until it finally decides what weather it wants it to be. Now, there's the whole thing through an episode in order to make it not appear as new. For the first time and the first time only, Slowpoke will go relatively quickly in choosing what the weather is. Now, after that, don't expect anything. Sometimes it'll fall asleep and the TV will end there. Yeah, it just kind of varies. Now, if you notice I'm playing this at night, there are daytime differences. So, if it's daytime, you're going to find different Pokemon than you would at nighttime. There are also weather differences. Oh, Slowpoke? Slowpoke? Chose sunny. So now the weather will change from cloudy to clear. And as you can see, the weather changes instantly. So if you're hoping to get a weather change in a certain place, this is a good place to come, but do not expect it to always go the way you want it to. Alright. So, and now, Smeargle's art study. Now, this is what I would call just a ego booster, if you will. So basically what will happen, you will go into a studio, it will display the exact picture you have on your wall, and Smeargle will use a bunch of artistic words to describe it. Now he will only show the current picture, and no matter how many times you watch it, he might change what he says, but it'll all be positive. This guy's never negative. Good guy Smeargle, I guess. Artist Mr. Happy. Great ball. Cool and dry. Reminiscent. The accenting is so magnificent. No amount of my praise could ever do it proper justice. And how should I say this? The texture is superlative. As always, I am simply overwhelmed with its inspiring qualities. So if you're ever feeling down and feel like you're a bad artist like I am, this is a really good place to come. It just gives you a completely unrealistic and, well, just kind of a good morale boost, if you will. So, let's see. How much money do I have? I have 328. I think I can go to the shopping channel to end off this episode. Except, actually, what I'll do the shopping channel. I'll go outside to see if there are any changes with the Pokemon that are outside. Now, if I remember correctly, clear and cloudy isn't too much different, but there's a big difference between rain and all the other. Oh! Oh, it's the Cobalt Pass! How about taking a trip on a bus? This is for immediate delivery. Now, this is why I wanted to come to the shop channel now, because this is about the time after you get the TV repaired and everything, you can start buying bus passes. Oh, the Viridian Pass. We're getting another one. Now, there's a total of 3 passes. One goes to Viridian Forest, one goes to Cobalt Coast, and the other one goes to... well, I'll leave that a secret, although there is a chance that we might get all 3 today, and at this time. And 10 Poke. And as you can see, these are very inexpensive, that's so you can get out and go. And, oh, disappointment. So guys, the last location will remain a mystery to you. I already know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you. So, as is per regular, there's going to be a nice card pack. Well, because I kind of want the upgrades sometime, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way now. Alright, 20 Poke exactly, and we will purchase that as well. And Pikachu pushes the TV, just in case you did not know. Never take too long. Either know if you want it, or know if you don't. Because if you do not decide quickly, then he will push the button for you. That's a TV. And hey, Delibird Bird. Anyway, got the delivery, immediate delivery. And because we got 2, we will get 2 passes. What I never understood is why they didn't just send everything at once. Like, if you had a bunch of stuff ready to be like, or if you ordered a bunch of stuff and then you get an immediate delivery, why don't they just include it? I guess that has to do with so-called manufacturing, but whatever. So, we get our 2 bus passes, which actually will give substance for the very next video. Maybe. But first, before I end off this video, let's go see if there are any changes in what Pokemon are outside. Now, chances are, because it's from cloudy to clear, vice versa, there shouldn't be drastic changes. I could be wrong. Oh, hey look, Ladybug instead of Magnemite. So, it looks like we might actually get a nice card, and actually, I'll go ahead and go out into Springleaf Field to see if there are any differences there too. Ladybug uses a fluid to let others know where it is. Where does the fluid get released from? Its feet, I think. And I am right. Alright, so we get the Ladybug Nice card. We're going to go ahead and head back out to Springleaf Field, see if there are any differences. Motion, motion, motion. I kind of love how they did that. I don't know, I just kind of like the feel of this game in general. Like, this is like so nostalgic for especially hardcore Pokemon fans, no matter how trivial the game is itself. Oh look, a Volbeat. Hey, wasn't Volbeat causing a commotion on the news the other day? Oh well, I guess it was, but... well, now it's here. Volbeat gather and draw what sort of patterns the night sky... Volbeat gather and draw what sort of patterns in the night sky. Try pronouncing things. Geometric, if I'm not mistaken. Yay! Because actually, bees, the way they do it is that they also go in geometric patterns. It's not completely random. So, if you're a younger person, which is where the target audience for this is for, target audience generally for this game is a lot younger. If you couldn't tell, but anyway, but that's probably one of the harder questions for someone who's much younger. Let's see, so guys, I think that will do it for this episode. So next time, we will venture out into the world and we will explore Cobalt Coast and Viridian Forest. And then maybe even the third location. I did not want to go to the shopping channel. Okay, let's go ahead and file our report. And to get third day's programs, all you have to do is watch all the second day's programs. Pretty simple. Alright, so guys, next time we will not only have a third set of programs unlocked, we will also be able to go to Viridian Forest and Cobalt Coast. Oh. Well, this is awkward. I didn't... Whoopsie. See, the problem is that I button mash and I don't pay attention, that sometimes it just gets away from me. Okay, continue playing the game. No, not this time. So guys, Pikachu's gonna head out, and so am I. So, again, this has been Mr. Happy's Missing, and I will see you in the next episode. See you guys next time.